What is going on, you guys? Lou back at it again with another video. So for today's video, we're not going to be talking about the playoffs that much at all in this video. The Celtics are playing right now currently, and I'm going to save a playoff update for either tomorrow's video, if I have one tomorrow, or the day after that for sure. And I'll talk about everything that's going on playoff-wise and give my opinions then. Today, we actually have a lot of topics, and I have a more dedicated topic in this video that I wanted to talk about at the end, all right? So let's talk about everything else. So first of all, these are my reactions to this Curry 5 here. I haven't really gotten a good look at it. I saw it, screenshotted it, and I knew I was going to talk about it. So I really want to look at this shoe, and off rip, I kind of like it. I really do like this shoe. Now that I've gotten older nowadays, I've gotten into a more basic, comfortable shoe. I used to rock only Jordans. Jordans are not completely uncomfortable or anything like that. Example, this is the more style of shoe that I'm going for, and it's very similar to this type of style of shoe. This shoe is extremely comfortable, and I don't have to do too much. It's not too heavy on the foot. It's a perfect shoe for anything that you want to do every single day. Now, that's kind of starting to be my style. So something like this is actually completely perfect for me. I have not gotten an Under Armour shoe quite yet into my shoe collection, so you never know. One of these days I might have to cop. Now, some stuff that's really not news. I've talked about this now on my channel for a little bit. The Spurs plan to offer Kawhi Leonard a 5-year Supermax $219 million contract this summer. Now, this is not really news for the fact of we knew this. We knew this was going to happen. We knew the Spurs want to keep him. It's not about the Spurs wanting to trade him because they want to. They're wanting to trade him possibly because he may want to be traded. So that's the only reason that all this trade talk's coming up. So it's not surprising to me that the Spurs plan on offering him this Supermax contract. So let's see what happens with it. Honestly, if Kawhi Leonard decides not to take it, obviously he doesn't want to be on this team, not because of money purposes, but because he doesn't really want to be on this team at all. So we're really going to have to see what happens. It's going to be an interesting, situation. Now, supposedly the Clippers are interested in trading up in the draft to use their 12th and 13th pick to possibly, draft up higher. Now, honestly, this is not a bad idea for them. If they can get a higher pick in the draft, honestly, they could possibly get one of those bigger guys up there. We'll have to see what happens. If anything, it's not a bad deal to have 12 and 13 because you might be able to draft somebody nice in that area. I'm not really too good when it comes to college players, so I'm not going to really be sure on who's going to be in that area. But it doesn't sound too bad, honestly. I mean, let's see what the Clippers do. The Timberwolves, of course, something like this was going to be bound to come up. So supposedly the Wolves are going to prioritize trying to make sure they keep Karl-Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins. So they're going to try to keep them for sure. And of course, I knew some news like this was going to come up. I knew it was going to happen. It was bound to happen, all right? I just saw it happening. Of course, they're going to keep Karl-Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins. With Jimmy Butler, that's still a good situation. So obviously, there's something going on in more of the management people here, where it's like the GMs and the coaching staff and all those type of people are having issues. Tibbs is probably someone to blame in that situation. You never really know who to blame because we don't know all the information, but a lot of people in this situation are blaming Tibbs. Tibbs is someone in my comment section as well that people are talking about. So I'm not really sure who to think this issue is on, but it just doesn't look good. And I'm glad they at least came out and made sure that they let people know, hey, we still want to keep our young guys. That's something that we want to do. So we're not trying to trade them. All right, so we have a very serious situation to talk about. I seen this video now. It surfaced actually today. And it was about this situation. If you guys have not heard about Sterling Brown's situation, he is a rookie guard on the Milwaukee Bucks, right? And a situation back in January, this happened where he was in a parking violation situation. And it was very late at night. And I guess he was trying to go in quick and get out. And I did see the video, so I want to talk about that in a second. But supposedly their conversation escalated, and the stun gun was used on Sterling Brown. All right, now I'm gonna let you guys watch the video right now, and I'm also after the video gonna put up the statement of what Sterling Brown had to say on the situation.
How you doing? You got a driver's license? Where's that? Where's your driver's license? Back up. You don't see the issue here? Hold on. You don't see the issue here. You're not parked across 3 lanes?
That's cool.
Yeah,
you go back in
that's
the car.
cool. 2390. Can I get another squad here? Back up. Back up.
For what?
Are you
I ain't
obstructing
did-
me?
I ain't
I
did
just told you to
nothing.
back up. I just told you to back up.
I just did.
Everything you're doing right now is on camera, okay?
You touched me first. So
That's
it's
right,
on
I told you
camera.
to back up.
But don't
Because you're
touch
going to try and get in the car. I'll do what I want, all right?
No, you
I
won't.
own this right here.
You on me though.
So what's your name?
Just say it on
I didn't say I own you. I said I own this.
But this is me. Don't touch me though. You don't own me.
What's your
so
name?
Don't touch me.
What's your name?
It's on there. Sterling Brown.
I'm asking you.
I'm telling you, Sterling Brown.
These are simple questions, man.
No, I'm answering.
These are
I
simple
ain't got
questions,
no
and you're
problem,
being
but
and you're
just
being
touch
like
me.
and you're being all bad asking me. All right.
You just touch
I
me,
asked you a
that's it.
question so I could verify this. Okay. You don't think I see these that are whatever
I don't know.
fake?
I mean,
So I'm asking you your
I
name.
use real IDs. I don't.
Okay. I don't know who you are. Okay. So that's why I asked.
Okay.
I asked for an ID. These are legitimate questions, right?
I ain't got no problem with it.
Okay. Well, you look at me like I got something growing out of my head. All right.
I'm just saying you touched me. That's the issue. That's
Right.
my
Because you
initial
got up
issue.
in my face. Okay.
I got up in your face.
Right.
Really.
I asked you to
Come on,
back
bro.
up, and
Come
you
on.
did not do it. Back up, and you did not do it. You backed up about 3 inches. All right? Everything I'm doing is on camera, dude.
I don't care.
These are
if you
legitimate.
don't
These
care.
are legitimate requests. All right? So, can you explain this to me?
I mean,
Parked
I
across two. You have an entirely empty parking lot, and you parked across two lanes of handicap parking. Going to the Walgreens.
In and out.
At what time?
In and out.
Oh, long enough time where I sat here for about a minute and
I was in
came
and out.
out.
I was in and out. That's it.
All I wanted was one slide. I just wanted to know. You guys are not very busy tonight, right?
I got stuff in my hand.
Ground! Oh, they got a taser? Taser!
Now, the first thing I want to say with the video, all right, he is definitely in a parking violation, all right? He's in a parking violation. You can see it for a split second when he kind of looks down a little bit. At least the officer, he looks down. You can see that he is in a parking violation. But I think that's not the issue with this video. Initially, Sterling Brown's situation was, hey, you touched me. I get I'm in a parking situation. I admit to that. That's not my issue. I'm answering your questions. He was offered mad because the officer did put his hands on him. I saw that part. I immediately noticed that part. And the officer explains that later on in the conversation because he was close to him. But that's not the issue. That's not even, true. I kind of saw the video. I don't think he did anything wrong to even get close. So that's a lie, right? And then it escalates in this situation because I think the officer, he was very aggressive the whole time. Sterling was not that aggressive in this situation. He was kind of cool. He was a little attitudey. But at the same time, the officer was aggressive the whole, just there, just getting mad over little things, like things that are not that serious, all right? And then calling more officers to the situation, which, again, it's a parking violation. All you had to do was set a ticket, maybe. Like, that was it. If anything, set him with a ticket, all right? No, he didn't do that, right? He goes and calls these officers over, right? They come in the mix. And then a whole big brawl happens. This whole little big thing to get him down. This is a parking violation. There was no need to bring out the stun gun regardless of anything that happened. This guy didn't do anything wrong except a parking violation. Give him the ticket, you know? But they made it such a thing. I even heard one of them, get your hands out your pocket, like they try to say something. Come on. This is ridiculous. And supposedly Sterling plans on suing the police department. And obviously I think he's in the right. He's not suing for the fact that he's saying why they got mad at him initially. He is suing for the fact that he was unwrongfully tased and the fact that, you know, they were aggressive for no reason. It seemed like a racial thing. This was kind of unnecessary on the cops. And again, it just makes cops look so bad and makes their reputation worse. I'm glad the video came out because we all read these statements, and initially, you know, we're just like, wow, this is crazy. And most of us all believe Sterling, and we've, you know, felt, especially from the comments that other people said, they said it looked bad. This does look bad. And I'm sure that Sterling is not trying to fight this for money or anything like that. He's trying to fight it because it is for real wrong. All right. And it's not a good look. So tell me what you guys think down below in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more. I'm out.